What up, y'all? It's your boy J.L.P. back at it, man. J.L.P. Pro Show, welcome. We about to get into it again, man. Another beat maker tutorial, sampling, using Recycle and Reason 5.0. Now today, we're going to do a little different with the sample. Usually, I like to go in with a sample that's, you know, a little bit R&B, soul from the 70s, the 80s maybe, but today we're going to go to a childhood classic. Batman the Animated Series. For any of y'all that don't know, it was popping on WB and that shit went in. So CEO Music, this is how we do. Also, much love to all the fans. Comments, questions, keep them coming. You know, I'm here for y'all, so let's get it cracking. Shout out CEO Music all day. CEOMUSIK.com. Check me out for more of the music, more of the instrumentals. We in here. So old school boy, late 90s. I apologize. So basically you get the gist. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you ain't, YouTube it. So here we go. About to minimize this, and let's open up the first step. As always, you got to get your audio into Recycle. However you do that, if you got any questions about that, let me know. But I already got it chopped up, so we're going to get straight into it. We got Recycle open. One thing unique about this beat, it is not uniformly made. So that means, like most, you know, trailers for movies, theme songs of that nature, it ain't gonna be your average 8-bar loop, your 4-bar loop, or any of that. It's gonna be basically, you gotta go in and you gotta chop it individually yourself and basically try to find the sounds that work best for what you're trying to do with it. I'm gonna play you some of my chops real quick. So basically, you can already tell that I'm chopping basically all of the horns. Every time a horn kicks in, there's really not much drums going on, but a lot of horns and a lot of big orchestra items going on in there. A lot of big orchestra instruments going on. So I basically chopped it for what I heard that kicked out to me. It may be different for you, but this is my workflow, so I'm gonna walk y'all through it. So we got the sample chopped up. Let's go ahead and minimize this, and let's open up Reason. Got that Reason 5.0 popping. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show y'all basically what I'm working with. We got the mixer as always. I threw a reverb in there in case you want to get freaky with the drums a little bit. I threw the Dr. Octo Rex in there again. This beat is a lot simpler than the previous video I made. Only one Rex loop, made it real quick. I got a re-drum. All lanes are full, all 10 lanes have a different sound, and then I made a second re-drum with 2 extra sounds just to kind of top it off. So I'm gonna go through real quick, show y'all. If I highlight my Dr. X, I can play my keys for you. So we got a lot to work with right there. You know, just kind of got everything in there. Now I'm gonna show y'all a little bit what I'm working with the drums. Kicks, another kick, a little click, snare. I got that muted. That was, sometimes, you know, when you play with your drums, you make the beat and then you realize some of your instruments don't blend well, so you just kind of mute it out. I just leave it in there just in case I want to remix it later. Hi-hat, cymbal, another hi-hat, another hi-hat. You know, we get it in like that, and then I'm gonna show y'all the last two. It's a dual layered clap snare. So that's what we do, that's all we got. So let's go in and let me show y'all how I chopped up the sample. I'm gonna let y'all just hear it without the beat, because I always lay the sample first, because I'm gonna let the sample drive where the beat's gonna take me. ain't necessarily how the beat gonna sound, but that's just to show you the creative process. You just play around. So you never know what you might come up with. That's how you do it. That's all you gotta do. Play around with it, see what fits your style the most. I mean, this is hella chopped, so I'm going in and just doing everything, just totally random until I hear that sound. You gotta get that ear, and you be like, okay, okay. All right, so when we get into the drums for this intro verse, I'm gonna just let y'all hear the pattern first, just so you can see how I kind of freaked it out. And one more time, the drum sound is gonna come from how it fits the sample. You see what I'm saying? So you're gonna end up coming in like, you're gonna end up coming in with the drums like, now, sounds shitty right now, right? Let me show y'all how I ended up. Layering everything works every time. Layer your shit, layer it, because if you got one kick, there's another kick that could complement that and make it even stronger. If you got one snare, it's another snare that could complement it and make it bang even more. So here we go. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all get a little sneak. Add the percussions for that hook. Add the percussions for that hook. Back to the verse, keep it simple like that. And if I go rewind just a little bit, listen to this, and then listen to that change up for the hook here. Just add more percussions, add more hi-hats, add more cymbals, whatever you gotta do to give that variation. We don't want no loops, we wanna make a song. So let's make it. You see what I'm saying? So here go the second series of chops I'm gonna play for y'all. This is gonna be the hook. And then it comes back to that verse. Nice transition, keep it smooth. Alright? So right there we have basically, I showed you the drums for the verse, showed you the drums for the hook, showed you the sample for the verse and the hook. So basically at this point, I'm gonna let you get a little snippet, listen to the end of the video, and I'm gonna play the whole song. But for right now, I'm gonna let you get a little snippet of the transition. Sample going, throw the drums in. That's what we're working with, okay? You got that diversity, like, keep it simple. I mean, whoever get on that verse, they can spit, free their mind, and you still got the hook to come in with that knock. Okay, so now, last part, quick video, last part, the breakdown, critical. If you really want to have a full-fledged song, that breakdown will get you decent. So, here we go with the breakdown. I'm gonna play y'all the sample, how I switched it up for that breakdown. cycle it again, and just let it ride. But you gotta let your drums carry the team. So here we go. Just real subtle changes. That's what you need. That is what you need. So that's all we're doing right there. So we got the intro, we got the hook, we got the intro, we got the hook again, we got the breakdown. A-Lit Pro Show, this is what we do. I'm doing tutorials for all my beats that I've made. And then once I wrap that up, I'm going to do live tutorials. We're going to take it to new beats, new climaxes, whatever you want to see. I want to give back to the YouTube community. I appreciate so many of y'all producers out there that showed me how to do this. So this was really just a walkthrough of flipping a cartoon theme song into a beat. But if you want any more detail, any more in-depth discussion, man, get at me, ceomusicstaff@gmail.com. Get at me, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, like whatever you need, I'm there. So much love, appreciate it. CEO Music, we out.